Switching now, WDSU first warning weather. We're going to go to the WDSU first warning weather Doppler radar that's got some storms on it tonight. See the skyline. If we keep it there for a while, we might be able to catch a few lightning strikes, but we've just got a couple of lightning strikes is all we're finding tonight. These storms are actually making their way a little bit more northeastward progress here tonight. Let's see where they are and affecting the most. Most of this is actually into Lake Pontchartrain. If you're going to be over the causeway to or from here in the next half hour, you're going to run into some very heavy rain. Just a couple of lightning strikes shown here. And where we did have some of the record-breaking rain today is falling in the same spots that it did earlier. La Branch, maybe a few communities, but most of that to the west metro. We've got the rain right now. I've already been mentioning this rainfall a couple of times here tonight, and we did that. Just broke the record, 2 inches of rain. I'll show you the old one in just a minute, Louis Armstrong International. Just outside of Thibodaux, only 3/4 of an inch of rain and maybe a half inch of rain just east of Ponchatoula. And here was the record going all the way back to 1965. So you just barely broke the record by 0.08 of an inch, but we did it, setting a new mark today. Just right around 90 for the highs today, just over, just under. Slidell, Bogalusa, some of the hot spots at 92. Hey, how about Gulfport, Biloxi, 90 and 88 for your highs today, and officially 89 what we did. Real-time temps, rain-cooled air yet again at the airport. 84 Lakefront, Belle Chase, Galliano, and of course the steam room fully in effect as we are in July going into August. Stormy patterns still in place. Locally heavy rain, the flood risk will still continue, but I am seeing the rain chances decreasing slightly by the weekend. You might think, okay, we've had some of these stormy days. It's been pretty dreary, but I want to warn you, when we take the rain chances down this time of the year, it only means one thing. On the other side of it, the flip coin, or the other side of the coin as you flip it, it's going to be the temperatures going up. Flip side of the coin, what I'm trying to say. Here we got the stalled front and a little plume of higher tropical humidity and a little tropical-like energy that keeps the storm chances in the mix tonight, tomorrow night, and possibly to the night thereafter. You can see the high-res forecast. This one's showing up the best with some of the data I've had tonight to show. Maybe as you go to the Pearl River, midnight hour, might have some storms remaining. Not too many of them, isolated in nature. Hey, how about 73 Hammond tomorrow morning to get up to? How about 75 Belle Chase, Galliano, Raceland, Ahoma, to maybe Des Allemands tomorrow. Gulfport, Biloxi at 77 and 75. So widely scattered storms are still likely tomorrow. Give it about an 80% chance. This storm system or this forecast shows quite a bit of storm activity, warmest part of the day, and there is the flood potential. So locally heavy rain and flood risk. Top temperatures still under the average for the time of the year. Let's go 88, 89. Do it again into Wednesday. More scattered storms. Hottest part of the day wants to show quite a bit of storm activity through the heart of the metro. 3 to 5. Locally heavy rain potential once again. Some high temperatures want to be held down going into Wednesday. Only 84 for Hammond and Bogalusa. I still got us about 88. And we will continue to have the rain chances with that tropical-like system, another system aloft here, interacting with energy. But we start to see by Friday that flood risk starts to go away a little bit. Notice that the rain chances decreased ever so slightly, but that means the temperature is going up. Here's that plume of tropical-like humidity and the showers and storms associated with it. Nothing tropical in nature. Bermuda High is in control, but look at this Saharan dust plume. Is it still affecting a large part of the Atlantic, keeping any showers and storms from forming? It's keeping any tropical activity from forming, so still nothing in the Atlantic, Caribbean, Gulf over the next 7 days. WDSU first warning weather 7-day forecast. Storms likely the next 2. Highs of 88. Locally heavy rain and flood risk. But as the rain chances go down a bit into the weekend, those temperatures going up.